Hi YouTube family, hi everyone. Thank you for watching. Oh, now I forgot what to say. Oh yeah, I just shot a clip of me talking about my dendrobium keiki experiments and my kokodama no dama. I don't think that one is happy. I don't know why. I just have the feeling this is not gonna work out. As you all know, dendrobium kingianums are from Australia, and they're lithophytes. They're not epiphytes, but lithophytes. So for that reason, I filled a pot with driveway gravel. I rinsed it. I didn't sterilize it. I didn't microwave it. I just rinsed it and put it in there. And I'm going to try to put 2 or 3 of them in there together. I maybe use a little bit of moss so the roots don't dry out too much, because they're under my porch, so they don't get rained on, and I sometimes forget to check them and the moss is too dry, and I try to water them every day, but sometimes, yeah, I forget. I am not the best plant mommy in the world. They don't scream at me. My cats scream, they meow when they're hungry. My daughter comes home and says, "Mom, I'm hungry." So these plants don't do that, so therefore sometimes I forget. Anyway, I haven't figured out how to use my tripod yet, so I'm going to see you all later and show you the results. Bye! Just a little quick something. I disassembled the kokodama, and this one, I hope he didn't stay too wet and that growth doesn't rot away. Not a lot of root growth, but enough to get moisture and start growing and making new roots, especially if that new shoot starts growing. This one has no leaf, but is making a new growth with a very nice cute green root tip, and so I think this one's gonna be okay. This one has 2 leaves, has a bigger growth, more new roots, and so this one's happy. This one has some new roots and oh, let me see if I can get better lighting. There we go. Can you see that? Tiny new growth with a few tiny new roots. So I do think it makes a lot of difference if you have a leaf or not, because this one also has just a tiny growth, and well, it has big roots, old roots. They were on there when I took it off the plant as a keiki. Not the best kind of roots, but they do their job. But as you can see, the ones with no leaves have tiny growths, and this one, I think this got stunted because it got too wet. It was in the middle, was the first thing where I wrapped the moss around. So now I'm going to have to chuck out this old moss. I saw Orchid Whisperer's zombie moss. Her New Zealand sphagnum moss can sprout, and I often make a joke because Roger once said, "It's not zombie moss, it won't come back to life," and that's what stuck with me. So if that turns green, it's algae, and I take it off. But now I'm going to chuck out my old sphagnum moss. I got it from China, and I don't know the quality grade. That's the only stuff I ever worked with. It's on my other plants too. So now I'm going to soak some sphagnum moss, put this back in water, soak it a little bit, and then put them in their, I hope, forever homes, at least till they outgrow it. So yeah, I will come back to you. Bye bye. Okay, so I got my best grow New Zealand orchid grade premium sphagnum moss. To me it looks like a giant brick of sawdust. You see that? If that sprouts something, I will forever call it zombie moss. I'm so sorry. I will let you know. I can't do it with one hand, I think. No, I'm gonna make a mess. I will come back to you and show it when it's hydrated. Bye. So there we go. That took quite some force to get it out, get it off. Oh, but dear God, it does hold a lot of water. I still gonna be very amazed if this is gonna sprout. But as you can see, wow. Okay, that's way too much. Okay, question. If I wet all the moss and I use just a tiny bit that I need, can I just store it? Keep it in a bowl, let it dry out and use it when I want to? Is that an option? Or does it... I don't think it turned bad. Well, anyway, if anybody has experience with that, making too much moss, what do you do it? How do you store it? Can you advise me on that? Thank you. See you later. Hi, I was busy trying to place the keiki, and I realized something. You know what would be handy now? One of Rick's pot clips. You know, the one that go over the side, go into the pot and then stand out in the middle. So it's steady and I can have something to tie my orchids on, so I don't have to work with skewers. Because they have no roots to steady themselves with. So now I have to take everything out, start over and first see how the hell am I going to make one of those pot clips. So this is gonna be a 2-day process, I think. So all tiny little bits. I will see you later. I will try to keep it as short as possible, I promise. But bye. Wish me luck. Oh, there you go. Rick L, darling, honey bun, please tell me, what do you think about that? I make myself a pot clip. Whoop whoop. Need to watch your freaking clip 10 times. Rewind. Look it up. And nearly poked myself an eye out. So yes, safety first. But I did it. Without the proper tools. With my nutcracker. And my, well, old cutting tool. It's really hard to cut, by the way. But I did it. There you go. Oh, it still wobbles. I think it doesn't wobble a lot, but where do I hear it tick? Anyway, there we go. I made a pot clip. Seriously. Whoop whoop. See that? Okay, everybody, be amazed. Yes, I did it. I'm proud. I'm happy. I want to say something nasty. I cannot. So, everybody, thank you for watching. I'm going to do a happy dance now. Bye. There we go again. Okay, here I'm back. With my pot. With my orchid clip. See that? Safety first. Eye thingy. I put it full with the gravel. It's different sizes, small, big. And I put sphagnum, New Zealand orchid grade sphagnum moss from, there we go, let's ship something. Best Grow orchid grade sphagnum moss. Oh, did not film that. I was looking. So yeah, that's step a zillion. Now I'm gonna do step a zillion and one and put a few of my keikis in there and bind it up. See you later. Need both my hands. Yes, sorry, I haven't figured out my tripod yet. Bye. And I'm done. There we have it. As you can see, if it focus, wait a sec. There. That's the biggest new growth. This one doesn't have one. And there's a tiny one over there. Can you see that? So just 3 keikis instead of 6 or 7. So they're in clay with copyrighted Rick L pot clip in gravel. How you call it? Well, I just got it from a driveway. So there you go. It's not pea gravel. It's not river rock. It's not. I don't know what it is. They're stones. They're in there. And there's a little bit of sphagnum underneath the roots, so they have moisture and they have softness, and I hope they will like the stones. Well, they should be. They're freaking kingianums. They're, like I said, they're not epiphytes but lithophytes, meaning in Latin they grow on stones. So they shouldn't sulk. They should be brave. Brave. They should be Yes, that's a different word in Dutch. Braaf. I don't know. They should behave and be nice little good behaving cakeys and grow for mommy. There we go. I will put those 3 up later. I gotta go. But anyway, there you have it. My premium grades. Darn it. My English is not very well good today. Okay, again. There you have it. My premium orchid grade New Zealand sphagnum moss. In a ginormous ass bowl. I have way too much. So please advise me. How do I store that? Because I don't have time, energy, or orchids ready to be potted in sphagnum moss. I will do the other 3 later. And I just want to show off my amazing new pot clip. There we go. Thank you all for watching. See you all later. Bye. Good morning YouTube family. This is day 2 for part 2. I told you this is going to be a 2-day process. Having some technical difficulties. My phone is full, so every time I film something I have to erase something else. So I made a backup on my laptop, what is also full. So therefore this is in parts. What I wanted to show is that I made 2 pots with gravel and a little bit of sphagnum. I made 2 pot clips. Yes, I did. Whoop whoop. Yeah, so anyway, this one I showed you yesterday. This one I did yesterday evening when I came home. This one has a tiny growth. Well, just a growth. I'm not sure if it's called tiny compared to the rest. Let me see. I don't think this one oh, there we go. That's tiny. How the hell am I gonna... Wait a second. Yes, it's really there. Okay, how am I going to show you that? There we go. Can you see that? There's a tiny green spot. It's having... never mind. There it is. So there's a new growth. There's the other one. Phone doesn't want to focus. And I'm not sure if this one has one. Let me see if I can take a peek. No. Yes. You see that? So all 3 canes have a tiny new growth. All 6 of them are in clay pots with pot clips made of welding torch wire stuff. I don't know the proper English words, guys. I'm sorry. Anyway, there they are. I'm really proud. I'm really happy. I knew they weren't happy in the kokodama. I saw one of them of the new growths starting to be too wet. So I was right about that. So I hope in this setup they will do better. So they're gonna be on my porch, on my, yeah, how you call it, shelf with the rest. Oh, I can show you the other ones too, actually. I think I showed you yesterday. Look how nice that looks. Doesn't that look nice? Yes, it does. And there we go. So that is my other cakey experiment, doing fine. And let me show you those. I did the first clip. I showed you how they looked when I started. This one I took out of, I shook all the media out, and I found that at this side there was an enormous big white fluffy root. It was stuck to the side, there was media stuck to it, and this cakey was actually adjusted? No, it was, this skewer was over here, and I twisted a little bit so I could twist the cakey, because I fastened it to the stake with the cakey upright, and therefore this one was in the media. So now I turned it, and I'm hoping that with extra air and extra sunshine it now can grow into a nice new growth. So I put all the media back in there, although I'm not really happy with it. Probably the plant is, so that's one. This is not actually for my keiki experiment. It is something I found, doing quite nice. And these are my keiki, and well, this is actually my keiki and my pseudobulb. And this is from, so this is my pseudobulb and this is a keiki from my uncle's kingianum. I took it out the opaque pot, is that the right word? And I put it into, oh wait a sec, I put it into a see-through one with extra holes in them. I made a funny thing. I had a tiny piece of wire left and I made a loop, put it in the bottom so the last tiny bit stuck out the pot. I put some gravel, oh you can't see, it's all completely condensated. There's gravel up to here, then there's premium grade orchid moss till the almost top of the pot, and I placed a few rocks on top so it doesn't dry out as quick. And I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but at least now it resembles the other experiments. So I hope this one is having, oh Christ, there we go. This one has two nodes that aren't active yet, so I'm hoping that by getting it out of the old media, twisting it and make sure it had some air, that now they will grow. And I said yesterday that I thought pseudobulbs, because they're from this year, they won't make any new growths. And that sounded logical in my head actually, that the keikis from last year are now ready to make a new growth. And when I further examined this keiki, I saw that it actually did have a new growth. Can you see that little purple bulge over there? So yeah, that's weird, but it's making a new shoot, so I'm happy with that. That one's gonna die. I'm gonna leave that till it's dead as a doornail. I know it's not gonna do anything. It had a tiny wisp of a sign that it's gonna grow something, and then I drowned it. But it's gonna stay there till it's dried up and shriveled. I won't water it anymore. So there you go, my kingianums. Actually, my kingianum and my uncle's kingianum that I divided, repotted, and are doing very well. I really love dendrobiums, have to say that. And they're terminators. I couldn't kill them even if I tried. I love to see them grow. I love the purple shine to the new growth. I love the fact that they actually do well in my care, so that's nice too. And that was that. It was a 2-day process, and I thank you all for watching me stumble. Please all do laugh at me bumping my arse and sitting on my succulent arrangement. Just come on guys, leave jokes, it's funny. Live a little. It's a beautiful day, it's beautiful weather finally. So I want to say ciao, goodbye, auf Wiedersehen, and I love you all. Thank you for watching. See you later. Be happy, keep growing. Bye.